Well, hey y'all, I thought I would take just a little bit of time and show you the modifications I've made on our water system for our East to West Della Terra. We've been on the road all summer, and this has turned out to be probably one of the best setups that I've done so far. So come with me and let me show y'all what we do to hook up the water. Hey, first of all, you see I've got my water filter. I always attach it directly to the line. Now, it's a good idea to go ahead and turn your valve on first and flush your line a little bit before you hook everything up. So I've got the water filter first, and then I've got my pressure regulator. That way, whatever reduction you have here is registered here. Now, this park doesn't have excellent water pressure. I've only got 30 psi, and I've got this adjusted all the way. So this is a variable water pressure gauge, and I really like the fact that it's got the gauge on it so I can see what my pressure is. After that, I've got a Y splitter here. This is my inline hose bringing my fresh water in, and this one we'll talk about in just a little bit. Now, we're just staying here for one night, so I did not come up through the bottom, but normally I'll come up through the bottom with this. But where the water comes in, I've got a quick release here going into a Y that goes into my city water connection. Then the other part of the Y comes to this hose, which is what I use to refill my fresh water tank. Has been working out real well for us that way. Now, the other thing that I put on this, when I fill my fresh water tank, I've got a little water meter on there. Now, my fresh water tank, I know, holds 40 gallons, so that way I can keep an eye on how much is going in and I don't get a lot of overflow coming out of this. So we've got the Y here with a quick connect. The purpose of this quick connect is so that I'm not putting a lot of undue amount of wear and tear on this coupling right here. I found most of the time that this is where you start getting a leak, so I just wanted to kind of try to avoid the leaks coming from this area. Now, one other place that I put a pressure gauge has to do with this one right here. This line, this is an old hose that I use, and this is what I use to flush with. So this is my flush hose. And again, I've got a quick release right here, along with a flow meter here. So I can keep an eye of how much water is going into my black flush tank. Typically, I'll pull the black, drain the black first while it's flushing. Then I'll shut the black tank valve, and I have to change mine over. That's my kitchen gray. While I'm refilling my black tank and keeping an eye on this flow meter, I will flush the kitchen gray, or I'll empty the kitchen gray, bring the hose back over here, and then once I get about 20 to 25 gallons in here, I've got a 30-gallon black tank, then I'll pull it and flush it again. I try to flush every time I empty my black. And then, of course, the last thing I'll pull then is my bathroom gray, which is just my shower. That helps clean my hose out. Now, you will notice I've got a little P-trap developed here, because even though I'm not leaving this open, I like to put a little P-trap in there to keep gases from coming out of the sewer and back into the camper. So there you go, there's my water hookup for our 312 BH Della Terra by East to West. I'm Paul, Sarah's inside getting supper going, and we're the Go With The Flow couple. We hope that you liked this short video. If you did, give us a thumbs up, press like, and subscribe to our channel. And as always, we say, bye y'all.